Hello.
It won't be the last time somebody wearing all black threatens to kill students in an American.
Got some fun stuff to talk about today. Work.
And because there are no convenient goth kids to pin this all on, the gang and the Fall Guys yet again are suspended.
Because now you're all suspended.
Suspended?
So the gang has to clear their names, and then for some reason it calls them trespassing in the cemetery. My experience with trespassing in cemetery.
What was that one movie? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Haunted House 2.
Willingly living proof of your...
Well, anyway, today, woo, it was a blast. We had a little car collision. Some girl, like, put on her fucking brakes. Oh, man, it's going like a shit ton. Oh, man, look at that shitty-ass lag.
We should get paid extra for fighting underground.
Well, anyway, she ended up... she, like, put on her brakes and that. And, like, the guy was saying, like... The guy was, like... He was speaking good English, but he was, like, more, like, Russian-based. And he was, like, sitting there, like... telling this girl, you know, like, hey, you know, you stopped right in front of me, and I had to stop, and I, like... The rollers kept on rolling. He had to let the rollers run over or run underneath his tires, and I kind of pushed him forward as he was stopping. The first thing is, she said she stopped beforehand, or my teammate hit the emergency thing, and then the other guy left, and she let it resume. After resume, the other person honked their horn and saying that they were too close. And so we told the lady, and that's like, okay, well, go ahead and put it in neutral. It's like, I'll push you a little bit away in that, or whatever, and because I thought the rollers were still underneath hers. Because she took his rollers, which is what pushed his cars along in the car wash. And so anyway, I told her to move forward in that, and she didn't listen. She's a fucking moron. I was like, hey, go ahead and move your car forward in that. It's loud as fucking here. So go ahead and move forward in that. And like, I had to tell her, like, you know, she was getting all fucking upset that she came outside the car and that. They started arguing. I said, I'm like, dude, just get out of this kind of thing. And that wasn't. I don't like having that tone of voice and I get upset with people. Sometimes people are just fucking stupid. I'm like, okay, just leave the tunnel, Matt. Like, ma'am, leave the tunnel. Eventually, she left the tunnel, Matt. And then we end up resuming it again and got the other guy out. She was out there fucking yelling at this guy and that. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like, she's kept on yelling. I was like, no. Eventually, the guy got, you know, I was still out there and and I was just sitting there and I got in front of her and I'm like, hey, I'm like, ma'am, would you go in your car now? Did you, we're going to have to call the car? Call the cops? Okay, we'll go in the car then. And then she fucking walked right past. She started yelling at this dude again. And I didn't want to get upset with her. And I'm like, hey, bitch, get the fuck back in get back in your fucking car. What the fuck are you doing? Like, stop aggroing people. Woman or not, you will get slapped. Like, get the fuck in your car, dumbass. Like, literally, you're stupid. You got two big fucking dudes here that are telling you to relax, and because the guy was a rather stocky guy too, and I'm a rather stocky guy, and I was sitting like, dude, like, what the fuck is your problem? You fucking carrying it up over here. I have authority because I'm a woman. No, you don't have authority. You're the one that stopped, dumbass. Like, literally. She was at fault. She had blaming on everybody else, and that. It's like, did you stop? Well, yeah. Well, that's your fault. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? And then once the cops came in, she finally shut the fuck up. I want to press fucking aggravated assault charges against her dumbass because she kept yelling at me. to the guy in that, and the guy kept yelling at the fucking guy in that. Like, dude, it's like inside my head, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't you know how to just shut up? See, this is why you're a woman. Shut up because you're an idiot. You are yelling at something so stupid that could have been fixed very easily. I say yes, you are a woman, you're overly emotionalizing like a fucking dumbass, and you need to just shut up. Like, what the hell, for real? There's no point in arguing about something that you can't even understand what the fuck's going on in that because you're lying to yourself about it. You know, honestly, it doesn't matter if they're a woman or not, but she's being a fucking feminist bitch and she wouldn't shut up. You know, there wasn't even that. She didn't even notice she even got fucking hit. It was such a small bump. She didn't even notice until she finally looked at it, and then she started complaining about it because she's a money hogging whore. Because that's what all of us were saying. Like, she was all money hugging now. I'm going to sue you for this and sue you for that. Sue you for that. You're see my lawyer. And I bet you don't have enough money to have a damn lawyer. Fuck off. Dumbass. Stupid people, man. They're dumb. It is so aggravating because I was the one that was dealing with the most of it because I'm the oldest one there and I have, you know, huge talking experience with that. I was trying to be calm and then it's like, damn. Because all the guy was saying is it wasn't my fault. That's what he said. It wasn't my fault that I, you know, that I did hit you. He didn't even notice any like thing on that. He said, well, maybe it was, you know, the car wash's fault. I'm like, man, the car wash fucking, she put on her fucking brakes. How's it our fault that her dumbass put on brakes? She chose to put on brakes. She chose to put on brakes again. What's up, Vincent? Yeah. Yeah, I work at the car wash now. Talking about some stupid ass bitch that she sat there and was putting on her brakes in the car wash thing and made up a bunch of excuses that it wasn't her fault and some other guy in the back, you know, put on his brakes and accidentally tapped her and she was flipping ass. The cops were called and some guy police officer came around that. Like, she was a Karen basically because she wouldn't shut up. Like, I was trying to talk to her calmly and that he's saying it's not his fault and this and that. Like, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. It's exchange. Like, dude, like, just wait for the cops to come by and stop yelling. What the fuck? Fuck yeah, the bitch was stupid. Like, dumb. Like, what are you gonna do? Yell at him some more? Okay, well, we can press charges because you're yelling and screaming at him.
I double dare you. The next one will be harder.
And it's funny though because another guy came around that he was because the one guy was he was speaking like Russian that. Nice. Yeah, hotels will pay you a lot, man. You can get a lot of money. For real. There was hotels paying for like, I think it was like 16 or so bucks for being a front desk person or something like that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm at the car wash and that. That easy ass job, man. I'm happy with how much I get paid, honestly. I get paid 15. I'm happy with it. Not because of the money itself, it's nice, but like, who I'm working with is cool as fuck. They're all respectful. They're all like me and you. They're smart. They know. It's nice. But yeah, dude, hella cool, man. It's always nice to get a comfortable job. Like, my job's easy. I work with pretty cool people and that. Like, there's not really much to do. You know, we sweep the lot. We'll take out trash and shit's pretty easy.
Found a weapon.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna do that anyway. It's good. I mean, people complain at my work, too.
The Zeds will be there soon.
Normally, complaints come down to, like, miscommunication type thing. Like, it's just like, oh, I didn't hear you, or, like, yeah, we just don't have it in right now. Like, we had a guy complain about these little spray bottles that we used to have. They're filled with, like, window washer type shit. And I was just like, yeah, we don't have it right now. We haven't got shipment. Or another guy said that and that. And when it happened, well, it was two different times now. So it happened with another guy, it happened with me. And I said, yeah, people have been stealing the stuff and then they walk out with it. They'll steal the bottles of crap and they'll just leave. That's why we don't have them. Well, don't need to lie about it because that's exactly why we don't have them. Yeah, it's like most of it's just stupid shit. Like, you probably deal with the same kind of thing in that, you know, like, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. You know, I had one guy call, like, he was like, you know, he wanted a refund on that. So I called my boss up and I'm just like, do we give out refunds and that? Like, here, and he's like, no, we don't. He had to call customer service. So I was talking to the dude about it and I'm like, yeah. So he had to call customer service and he said something stupid. He's like, do you get paid? I'm like, yeah, like, what the fuck? I know what he was trying to say, because he was like, I think he was Bosnian or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything, dude? You can't get your money back from me. I can't do nothing about it. You have to call customer service. They have to refund on your car, because we don't have cash here. And we can't refund on the fucking car. And it's like, I can't do nothing about it because our machine was like some of it was like, you know, maintenance on and shit. That's like, I don't know what to say. You know, like I said, we sprayed down really good in that, which we did, but it's like, I'm sure you know, same shit with you, like, if you don't have fucking soap or something, people complain, which is cool, you know, to be notified, but if you don't have it because people steal all of it, then you just don't have it. It's like the stupid shit. Like, people can't just understand that shit's not gonna be perfect for them, and they'll complain anyway. They'll just bitch and moan about everything. It's just like, shut up. Like, no one fucking cares about your damn problems and that. Go fuck yourself. Like, you're just so ignorant. You guys say complaints. Like, I'm trying my best to work. I'm not like anyone high up. I can only do what I know, or what I know is what I know. If you want to be a dick about it and then also, you know, you want to start throwing down some stupid ass bullshit saying, like, which they normally do.
I'm a natural.
Yeah. Oh shit, motherfuckers. Ah, fuck off. Really? Fuck these guys.
Tonight.
Wasn't paying attention. Look. Yeah. Yeah, people do that shit. They think they're high and mighty and shit because you're working for them in some way or another, but the biggest thing is that's completely fucking bullshit. It's like, dude. So yeah, we're supposed to help you out with stuff, cool, but like, we're still people. Our job is to do our job the best of what we know, best of what we can do. You can complain all you want. I'm one of those. You can complain all you want. It's not going to get anything different because I can't do nothing about it. Like, I don't know what to say. Keep on complaining. What you do? Go home and complain. Cool. Go home and complain then. Huh? To me, it doesn't matter. I still get paid no matter what. You know, like, intelligent people are cool. You always get the childish motherfucker who are like, oh my god, you're gonna do this, man. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. And some of the ones that don't even fucking work. Like that one girl, she probably doesn't even have a fucking job. If she does have a job, she probably works at like a firm or something that makes you an enormous amount of money, and she's like blowing off the fucking firm like president or something. There's all kinds of people out there. They motherfuckers up like you piece of shit. It's crazy. Like, there's just so many dumb motherfuckers out there that would do that same stupid shit. And like, no one has common sense. You can give it to my Patreon. You can start a Patreon monthly thing if you want to. I don't have nothing on Patreon. You have to go Cheap Guy Gamer on Patreon, and it should be able to do that. Yeah, the world's fucking crazy, bro. There's always stories now. Like, there's so many stupid people that come to the fucking car wash and that, and some are just like a little dumb, some are just fucking outrageous. And like the manager guy was saying, he's like, dude, this shit happens all the time. Like people colliding and that. I'm sure the guy told you the same thing. Like, like this shit happens all the time. People complain about fucking everything. I'm like, fuck yeah, they do. I got a Cash App. If you want to donate to Cash App, that's probably the best way to do it, honestly. I think it's underneath Cute Guy Gamer. Yeah, you have to put your fucking information in more bullshit. Yeah, it's Cody Odell. That's my last name in that, but it's underneath Q Guy Gamer. But yeah, man, we could talk about all kinds of shit. For real, bro. Like I have this app that it tells you how much I get paid daily. It's pretty fucking cool. Nah, you're good, bro. Yeah, it's pretty good for transferring shit. If you want to transfer stuff to friends, it's better than PayPal. PayPal fucking sucks. Cash App's like stupid simple. Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to do that, I'll just put it right in my bank account. Or I'll just, find a way to cash it out, because I don't like... Actually, I was leaving on Cash App, fuck it. I still got money on Patreon. Or not Patreon, but PayPal. I haven't even fucking got out yet. Not a lot. I got like maybe like $70-something. Trying to fucking move it, but it's a pain in the ass to move because they're fucking retarded.
That's only the beginning. There's a lot more blood and pain.
Oh yeah, I don't think you were here. I don't think you were on. What was her name? Fun Gum was getting upset with me and that. She was freaking out over stuff.
I don't know why they're making money. Spend it, or whatever.
Yeah, she was kind of freaking out about shit.
Wave 3.
Oh, fuck that shit. Oh. But yeah, I've been feeling a hell of a lot better. Like, work's doing good. I gotta get my workout routine back again. I gotta work out in the morning time. So I gotta probably try to get up around, like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 so I can really get a good workout in that. I can do something today. Oh, fuck, I am 25. Cool. But yeah, Killing Floor 3, man. Shit, Doodle Man. They say they want to make it more scarier than 2. Like, 1 was scary. I've been seeing gameplay of 1. 1 looks amazing. Like, 1 has that chalky, kind of like old Xbox graphics, basically. Dude, that shit is so fucking cool. I was watching people playing that. It is so nice. Like, I want to really start streaming that, but I have to do it on PC. I just wish my fucking camera would fucking work better. It pauses too much, so they're,
Bang, they're all dead.
Ow, fucker, fuck off, man. Stop lagging, you piece of shit. Man.
I'm making the best mess ever.
Not talking about the meats and the wings and all that.
Yeah, alright,
Okay.
yeah. I ate the rest
So I
of
go,
it.
take it up to the icebox upstairs. I go, well, how don't we use the icebox downstairs? She goes, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I'm not going to buy that much. I'm just going to buy eggs and, like, I don't know.
Eggs and milk and that.
I don't even drink that much milk. But none of us really drink that much milk.
Well, I'm drinking more milk now.
Well, you want
Cups
this?
of coffee, I'm going to go back to drinking milk. I think that'll help me.
Oh yeah, you want to drink the rest of that and right now?
What's that?
Because it's going to be due. The milk, it's going to be due by tomorrow.
I'll drink it tomorrow.
There's not a lot left.
I know. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good.
That shit's crazy though, man. People are dumb, man. It's like every time I like get closer to figuring out life and that, I just like I'm figuring out too much life. I'm like, dude, these people are fucking stupid. Ugh. Like, people are full on dumbasses. Like the way they do things for life and that, it just bugs me how dumb people are. And like, I wonder how their life is.
Tell me one of you guys ordered a lot of pizza.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
I'm a natural.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the Cash App thing, how I could be able to like change around. Yeah, Patreon does stuff. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was saying.
Stop being light double.
Expect you to make it through that way.
I don't even know. I gotta think about it again. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about like the stuff that you gotta deal with too. Is kind of similar to me. There's just a lot of customer service bullshit.
That's nothing. Walk it off.
Like it's all the same shit. But this shit's so funny though. That's what I love about working in places that are really easygoing and that. They'll be like, people act like, well, what do you do all day? Your job's easy, blah, blah, blah. And they probably try to think that their job's better. Like, I love that shit. People think they're so much high mighty and that. Like, oh, I got a better job than you. Like, what do you mean you got a better job than me? I got the best fucking job. I don't do shit. What I do is, like, honestly, the bare minimum. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm right there with you, man. Like, I mean, my job's probably not that intensive like yours is. My job's a lot more simpler. Like, the biggest thing I have to do is sweep the lot. We have to fold those little micro towels and stuff like that. Yeah, well, that's kind of the same thing, man. It's like throw away trash, sweep up stuff and that, put stuff back, you know, like blah, blah, blah. You know, that's like, yeah. No, man, people talk like, see, the thing is, it depends on what kind of people you work with. Like, the people I work with, it's more or less likely we kind of all work together. We have a team ratio. Because I don't, you know, if someone's being lazy and so to speak, like if someone that's on the same employee line as me, like someone that's the same as me, I'll tell them, hey, I mean, come on, let's go do something, you know. You know, it's like it's called respect. It's teamwork. You're trying to make money together. When you have someone else trying to like, well, I'm lazy today. I don't want to fucking work. Why the fuck you gotta work then? Bye. Okay, well, bye. I can take your money. I'll get your hours. So you say, I'll take your money? All of them sit there, they're like, oh, no, then don't do anything, I'll, you know, you want to file, I'll file, you know, a complaint against you saying, you know, you're lazy, you don't want to work in that, blah, blah, blah. And if the manager already notices that, then those could be like, okay, we'll cut your hours back. People will start working real quick when their money starts to go from like $100 a fucking day or $200 a day to like $50 a day. It's crazy, man.
Oh, she's a terrible singer. I need this on the Snapchat. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck's with these guys? Fuck you guys. Yeah, hold on, let me kill these guys. Okay. What do you say? Yeah, see? Dude, money comes money comes a lot. Like today, and that I made an extra like 10 or 15 minutes just because we were just taking our time cleaning the tunnels and that because we had to. We had to clean the tunnels really good and all stuff and that for the dishwasher tunnel, or not dishwasher tunnel. Yeah, I like that shit. Like, fuck it. I told the guy, and I'm like, dude, if you want to sit here and really clean this tunnel out and crap from the, you know, car wash and that, we can spend an extra hour in here cleaning it. They really don't give a shit because shit has to be done. Like, there's a couple times that, you know, like, one of the factory manager guys came in and he was just like, yeah, we got to start greasing these, the joints up and that. Like, yeah, I'll do that. Fuck, I'll waste an hour going around just going to use that grease gun and pumping it inside the joints. Fuck yeah. You only have to do it maybe like once a fucking week, maybe 2 times a week, or not 2 times a week, like 3 times a month.
Right on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's easy money.
Watch it. More death.
Like today, I'm working tomorrow. And like, it's gonna be Saturday. Like the funny thing is, I can work all the hours I want because of the guy was hired me to a different Zip car wash. He tried to hire some guy tried to hire me at like Keens Highway, which is like in the city, but I was supposed to be hired on Lee May. Well, he never transferred me yet, so the boss guy was just like, yeah, just go work on whatever you want. It's not on our hours. It's his fault for not transferring you. Not saying I'm going to work over 40 hours, because I probably won't, but... Yo, if the pay shift ends, say, like, today, I'm just going to keep on working. Fuck, I'll work. If it doesn't end until Monday, I'll just keep working all those things. Yeah, fuck those people. They're dumb. Like, I'll just make fucking, like... I make on average, like, for 8 hours, it's like $106 every shift. And for me, that's plenty of fucking money. Yeah, I got this little app thing on my phone. It shows you how much I get paid. Well, you get paid like $3 more than me. So if you work 8 hours, you get paid. So it's like $120 for 8 hours gross. So you get paid like $144. So you get paid probably like $112 or $100. It's not a ridiculous amount more, but it adds up for the 5 days of that. You might get paid about $10 more than me per day. Maybe 15 or something like that. I can't remember. Let's say something like that. But yeah, it's fucking insane. Like we don't have a lot of bills to pay in that, and you could just stock up money. Just keep on working, stock up money, keep on working, stock up money. Oh, okay. Someone tried to hire me for, well, here it is. It's called, this app's called Daily Pay. Daily Pay. It's basically what it is, for what my boss, Tommy, was saying, that is basically what it is. You get they give you a little bit of your money up front, and you could pay like a little fee to be able to, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I would say it's like $15 more me, because I'm like 107 or 6. So yeah, it's around there. Yeah, dude, making money's good, especially if you got an easy ass job in that. And you don't like. I mean, you're gonna deal with shit. That's just learning, dude. It becomes very interesting. So I'm just sitting there like chilling out, and that I was like, damn, dude. So as you start, breaking in, like, start saving like $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month. Shit, dude, your money just starts flying in like fucking insane. The things you won't think about it, like, that's what happened up at Hooters now. Like, I literally didn't think about my money. I just worked, went home, ate whatever I wanted to eat, and like when I finally realized, when I got fired and that, I had like $3,600 in my account. And I was like, where'd all this money come from? If I would have stayed at Hooters and worked the way I worked for like a whole entire year, like it would have been fucking ridiculous. Like I could have saved up probably like $15,000 a fucking year. So for 3 days of working, well, this is my 4th day of working that, but it hasn't done anything to the, it hasn't given me my other thing just yet because I think it does every other day. I'm almost at $300 right now. Because I get paid every other week. Yeah, it's about... Anyway, that's amazing. Fuck, dude, I didn't even make that up at fucking Denny's. Like, Denny's I barely made. This is with taxes and everything. Like Denise and I was probably making maybe like $50 or $60 a fucking day, and like it was so fucking shite. Because that place makes no fucking money at all. Like the guy was talking about it, like he was talking about how much money we make every like day, because we have monthly subscriptions and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But he says like every day they get about $1,500 automatically pushed into the budget. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, because the monthly fees, because everyone does it certain days, so some days they'll get more, some days they get less. Just the monthly fees alone get paid more than Denny's gets paid on like the heaviest fucking day. Because like their shit's so cheap. But the market is, it's fucking insane. Like, they can afford to pay us $25 an hour and wouldn't even put a dent in their fucking money. Like, I'm not even kidding you either. They can pay us fucking $4,000 a month. And like, it wouldn't even do anything. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Actually, that'd be 30,000. That'd be $30 an hour. Dude, it's fucking insane. Same thing with hotels, man. Like, hotels get you enormous amount of fucking money. Like, huge amount of money. Because people go all over the place. They always have income coming in because they go by daily. So it's $75 a day to be in a hotel. Oh, that's not bad. We'll stay here for like a week. So they get like a little bit of a discount or some bullshit like that. I'm learning so much about money marketing, man. It is fucking insane. Like, shit's cheap as fuck. It's so funny how people always assume stuff is expensive. Everybody's making an enormous amount of money, dude. No, you're good. Like, it is fucking broken. Like, inflation's up and that. Like, dude, people are still making billions of fucking dollars. Like, inflation is up, but like, It's because the market budgeting of things is different than the actual budgeting of like the market. So like, what people buy stuff on the market for is massively fucking cheap, and all they're doing is ranking it up based upon the actual like economy market, which is what's inflated. Well, the goods are inflated. Goods went up by 3 cents, and they add $5 to everything. Not even joking you. It's literally how this shit fucking works. These guys are always making their money. Always. Always. It's not because they're trying to be rich. It's because they have to keep the budget going. Yeah, if the budget doesn't stay going, then that's what the issues become. I ain't kidding you. It's fucked up how it is, which is how it is. It's like, it's really insane how this shit works. Yeah, the marketing's always a revolving door. So like when people say, yeah, I'm gonna sell you this car for you know, say 100,000, because that's what like these Black Widow trucks cost. No, these cars cost about 100,000. Like, no, they don't. They cost like 15,000. Oh, that's what they buy it for, and they always market it up. Or say if it costs like 35,000. Which I doubt it, because most of these cars, the engine's the most heaviest thing to build, and the transmission, like pretty much the whole guts of a car, costs a lot. The other stuff is just like fiberglass and shit. It's not really massively expensive, honestly. So say it costs 20,000, they mark it up to 100,000, they get 5 times as much. And of course, it's always commission, because the market of that is not at 100,000. It's actually at like 60 or 70,000. They mark it up that much so they can get commissions, so they can have an ability to knock it down a little bit. And they'll say, "Oh, we have a big sale on that." And they say, "Well, it used to be 100,000. With the sale on that, there's 75,000." So really, it's really 40,000, but they market it up. They keep on pushing it up, so they got 40 to 70,000 to kind of work with, depending on what they do in that. Normally, they don't want to go to that minimum, which is 40,000. They want to stay between like 59,000 to 75,000. So they can just like, oh yeah, I give it to you 60. They're still making their money. They're making what they call market value on their stuff. There's a certain market value. This literally, I've been learning a lot of this crap, and it's crazy how this market is. Like, if the market was actually telling the truth of how much they actually buy shit for, then they make enormous amount of money. Period. I learned that because the guy I was talking to now, he's saying like how much stuff costs. He's like, yeah, it's like the stuff doesn't cost that much. It literally just costs like, it's like coffee. Because coffee's $3. Coffee costs like 4 cents per cup. Not even joking. It's like maybe 5 or 10 cents per cup. They market up to $3 because the money market is pushing that. They're still making 300%. It's fucking stupid. Or it's 3,000%. 3,000%. It's fucking insane. It's so stupid. No, you're good, bud. I'm just happy you're getting on, man, because it's been a while. I'll see you when I see you, bud. Have a good day. Or good night.
Excuse me while I disappear.
Now this is getting annoying. Replace
Yeah, when you get my
this resource intensive.
my cash app, if you want to give me money, that it's completely up to you, bro.
Feeling a little sick.
I would appreciate it the most because you're a pretty stable subscriber.
If you die too fast.
You're really actually a friend, but I don't want to push it too far, you know, with like, 'cause I don't like doing that shit. You're more of a friend than a subscriber, actually. Just say it like that.
So you can die.
You know what I mean.
And you too, man. You don't have that much dot.
Okay.
Last call for guns and bullets. Wave 11.
No, man. I mean, you can't come on for 3 hours straight. I mean, like I said, it all depends on when I'm coming on. So, like, I really work like 12 to 8 a lot. So I will be getting on around this time. I just start working myself too. So I'm like, I'm in between stuff. 'Cause you normally get off at 11. So if we could try to do this, we'll just, do this. Because I normally, do this stuff. And I normally stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning anyway. So yeah. We'll do this shit. Because, you helped build this channel, bro. Because you were, like, one of my best subscribers. And me and you talked about a lot of good shit and that, and I helped you, can't say I helped you get the job, but we talked about the job thing. And I'm very happy that you got a good job, bro. Now we're going to talk about money budgeting and both of us have to do it because I got to do it myself too. So we'll do this shit together, bro. It'll be fucking amazing. We'll get rich together, basically. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll make sure the next round is a challenge.
Hell yeah, for real. We're gonna tear shit up. But I mean, by the time it comes out, fuck, dude. If I could be able to keep this job for that fucking long, which I'm gonna keep this job.
Just gotta make sure.
Damn, motherfuckers. Yeah, Killing Floor 3 is gonna be fucking insane. Like, the graphics alone are gonna be fucking retarded. Like, it's gonna be, like, scary and actually spooky looking. They're gonna bring back all that stuff. And they might light it up like Killing Floor 2 did. I'm so happy they announced it. Yeah, we both got jobs that are good this year. I'm so happy for that. My goals are pretty much complete for this year. I said I was going to get a job that's going to pay me close to $500 a week, this is really close to that, if not more, depending on certain things. It's amazing. Shit's fucking happening. Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm happy you got a job getting paid 18. Yep, I'm always gonna be here for you. You got issues in that? Well, we can talk through bullshit or just bullshit about crap. Damn, dude. Man, I've been having such a fucking head high lately. I don't know what it is. It's not anything bad. It's just, I've been, life has been perking up a lot lately. I'm not used to this flow. This flow's like a little high for me. Yeah, this is like my job's hella cool. People at my job are fucking cool as fuck. We're all like, 90s people. Like the people, some of the older guys I work with now, they're all born. They're all like 90s based people and shit. Like, it's so fucking cool. I'm enjoying it so much. Oh shit, I forgot the prestige. Okay, bud, we'll see you later. Oh, damn. I need some water. Man. Yeah! Hey! Dun, 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 ba-da-da. Big, huge nuts! I think I'm gonna do some chest presses. I was doing push-ups and push-ups weren't agreeing with me. All it is about chest presses and push-ups, man, but I'd rather do chest presses. Oh. I don't think it hits the pectorals a little bit more. Damn. 40 pounds. Yeah, because guys at the kids I talked to at the car wash are asking how much I lift and shit. And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. I know how much I can lift, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. These guys are kids though, so. When I say kids, they're just really young adults. And like, I've been trying to live serious for the last, like, I don't know, a couple months now. I'm seeing a significant change. Like, that is true. Just like building muscle is actually really fucking easy to do. You do like 3 sets of 8 to 12, and make sure those, when I say 8 to 12, and make sure those last 2 to 3 reps are actually really fucking difficult, so your muscles are actually starting to burn. You know, of course, you can go to like 12 to 20 or 12 to 16 or something like that. You know, there's a whole bunch of variations of it. You can't go like past a certain amount, because then if the muscles are not tearing after so many numbers and that, you're just using like glycogen. There's a huge difference. Like, hypertrophy is all about tearing muscle groups. You tear your muscles, you eat a lot of protein, you refill that muscle, and muscles get bigger. And yes, they'll get stronger too, so you'll be able to push more. But a lot of people learn that you could be able to push a good amount once you start to really activate your muscle groups. Say for instance, like my chest is probably like one of my weakest ones. My arms are probably one of my strongest ones. And again, my arm is a mixture of tricep and bicep. And my chest and that is like not my biggest suit. Like I am getting thicker. I noticed the thickness is getting bigger. Or my chest is getting thicker, which is getting bigger. It's my back. My back is getting really thick now. I'm starting to notice, like my back. I'm starting to notice like my trapezius are going to slightly rising up a little bit, so I can actually show it. Shoulders are getting a little bit broader than that. It's actually very interesting how much like fucking like barely not even a pound of muscle can give you like a huge amount of difference. It's really like what you work out, you know. That's what makes it really interesting about lifting weights. how much your body actually changes. Whew. Sorry about that. Man, these fucking hamstrings, bro. Now I was doing some deadlifts the other day. Not with a lot of weight, but like. Oh. I was doing as many as I can to try to get the burn going on. I got the burn. It was nice. Man, this buck up pre-workout gives me a lot of fun in my throat a little bit. I don't know what the fuck why it does, but it does. The biggest thing is I'm eating a lot more food. I've been saying, fuck it, I'm eating just everything. Well, it's like it's a lot of pretty good amount of healthy food in that. Like I had a salad, some thin crust pizza, and that wasn't like ridiculously fucking heavy. Okay. Last one for Commando. Commando's maxed out. Swirl's back out, Berserker's maxed out. Well, not maxed out, but he's max prestige. There we go. I don't know what it is, man. I feel so much different now. Ever since I got this job and that, and I'm actually to like be alone to fulfill things. I have other people like get in my way of what I like to do, which is communication. And that like, I love talking to people, and like, I enjoy it so much that like it becomes part of me. I just like to communicate and like to you know, be able to, I don't know, help people in some way or another. Huh?
Anyone got a mop and bucket? Smackdown!
Yeah, when things start to happen, in the way they're supposed to happen, it's amazing. Because like almost everyone I talk to right now, they all have like business families and shit where they actually have money and that they're actually very responsible and that they're not
Exactly what that stuff does.
they're not fucking morons and that they know how to make money and that's all they like to do. They live with such a free escape life and that to a certain degree. It's just so cool. Oh my god, fuck off. Already? What the fuck? Dude, damn, they drained me hella fast. What the fuck? Damn. No, it's just they all like. It's way fucking too. I'm getting spawned by half the fucking crowd. Okay, we're doing that shit again. That was fucking dumb. I hate when it does that shit. We're just like, it just spawns in like 20 people right on top of you. It was at least 10. It spawned 50% of the guys right up in my ass, basically. I took not even a second or two to shoot that fucking damn thing. Fuck you, game. Yeah, you heard me. Game. Fuck you. And your terrible fucking lag. This is what I was talking about before when there was this one guy on called Station, or they basically had PlayStation, a different name or whatever. Different lettering. They're like, does it lag? Yeah, look at this shit. I'm on single player mode. I am lagging, so I only have PlayStation Plus to play multiplayer mode. Because I'm not paying for it right now. And look at this fucking shit. Like, it does the periodic bullshit lag.
One less asshole.
It's fucking insane. Bitch. Hello, what's up? Boy King.
And that's most of the way.
That's a long ass name, bro.
The resupply pod is open.
How you doing, the Void?
You're not secretly some infiltrator.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of an auto aim based headshot thing, so yeah. It works pretty good at certain distances until you get close enough, and then it kind of like wears off. It like doesn't know how to aim. But yeah, thank you. Just Michael. I always like Michael. Maybe because it's Archangel's name, but the Michael like Wade's spelled in that.
Mr. Sniper in the house.
Come on, don't run. Don't run.
Oh shit!
Fuck you, crawler, go away. Ow.
Natural.
Go to the pod. Buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Damn, dude. I must drink too much caffeine today. That shit's peaking.
Papa would
my brain's peaking right now.
Keep his ass out of that.
Yeah, I played all the maps. Yeah, that map's okay. It's really quick though. Like they spawn in really fucking fast. But yeah, I say my favorite maps would probably be. This map's not too bad. Outpost Prison. Santa's Workshop, because you get like ammo up front, which is really good. What else?
careful, guys.
Oh, what other levels? Crush or Crash is really good.
And stay there. Thing's almost dead. Gotcha.
I'm trying to think of all the other ones Spillway, Steam Fortress. There's just so many fucking damn maps. I'm trying to think of all the maps I like. Most of the light maps that don't have a lot of dark spots. It's less creepy, but it's hell of a lot easier to fight in.
Someone will pay for this.
Bing.
The Zeds will be there soon to alleviate your suffering.
Yeah, Steam Fortress is really good. Airship's really good. Spillway's always good. This one's not too bad. Where am I going? Lots of the. Yeah, I'm just having like the biggest brain fart right now. But yeah, I'm getting really hyped up for Killing Floor 3. I'm happy they announced it. It's gonna be fucking insane.
They're right behind you. Well,
I'm so curious if they're gonna keep all the same levels or not. Or they're just gonna just basically remake everything.
Hello there, crappy tech.
wave 4.
Because I'm sure damn well that they've been, hands down.
Oh, suck it!
Don't break your arm. Pat yourself on the back.
Bang, you're dead. Down.
Visible girls are still hot as fuck though.
You're not
I wonder how they're gonna make them on the other one. I have a huge sense that video games in the next coming year are gonna be ridiculous.
You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
Like a mod support.
You'll throw my results.
I mean, if you want to mod stuff and that, make it more like creative, yeah, I guess. But honestly, I think they're gonna be straightforward, honestly.
Closing soon. Hurry up so you can die.
Like I know what you mean. Like certain games, I play a lot of Doom 64. I play a lot of older games. You can have invincibility on. You can basically just run around and just kill everything. I mean, I don't know if that's what you're actually 100% talking about, like cheating type stuff, but more or less likely be like more like changing gun modifiers and stuff like that. I have a little bit of a cheating with it. Yeah, I love those type of games. You know, the more you can play with stuff, the better off it is. But certain games like these, it's more or less likely it's the, I guess you're more like the challenge with the kind of fun guns and shit. You can change certain things in that. That's why I like this so much. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like this game so much. The weapons themselves just always more.
To be another little experiment. And I meant well, you are too afraid to come to me. I shall simply charge you down. Enough of this little attacks. There is something more to think about.
I think you may be operating under the mist.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like this game so much. That's why I always go back to it if not played a lot. Like, I want to break 1,000 hours before Killing Floor 3 gets up. I think I'm at close to 900 or something like that. Yeah, Hans is a bitch boy. He's probably like the weakest boss. Even after wave like 60. He just, like... Okay, because after every 30 waves on the Endless, the bosses get slightly stronger. And I think the highest wave I ever got was with my SWAT on Crash. I got up to like 86. It took me like 4.5 hours to get there. Some people say, oh, I got up to like 80 something, or like some people say I got up to 50, 60 ways or whatever. I'm like, dude, it takes forever. Because by yourself is better because you can heal better. And you can be able to perform better in like damage control because you have to worry about yourself, not someone else. It gets ridiculous. Dude, Abomination's fucking hard as fuck now. They changed him. You know how you used to shoot the Berserker Saw Blades at him? It used to ricochet off of him and that? You used to shoot one, it ricochets off his insides because it goes in between him and it kills him. That was good old days. They got rid of that. Yeah, and like, fire bats are not really that good against them anymore. Like, I ain't joking you. Like, it's they made him really fucking difficult. Like, he farts and shits out more of those guys, and after you take his armor down, then blob guys constantly actually spawn in. Like, the old one, he used to have to eat people to make the slime guys. No, he'll really just shit them out. Because that was the whole point of Abomination. He was to eat things and make slimes out of it, but he doesn't do that. He still does it, but not, you know, he constantly shits them out. It's a pain in the ass, because if you play against him too long, the slime guys will literally be the forefront of his whole entire damage. Like, there'll be like 15 or 20 of them, like, running after you, and you have to kill them. Yeah, but he did it in a way of eating other people and that. Like, he would do it, he'll eat a couple people and he'll shit out slime guys. Like, he literally constantly spawns. They spawn in like normal enemies. It's fucking ridiculous. You'll see if I face him at level 10. Like, all he does is shit him out. The thing is, they run faster than he does, too. Like, it's fucking insane. It used to be hella easy. For some people. Yeah. I'm just like, look, the way he was before was easier. Like, he was, like, easy like Hans. The Patriarch was fucking hard as fuck. Yeah, the Patriarch was actually difficult. Because he used to do that missile barrage thing. He used to shoot a bunch of missiles up in the air. He only shoots a couple of them now. He used to, like, literally shoot, like, 10 of them. And then, like, scatter throughout the whole area. Like, you get caught into it, you just die. Yeah, like, this one now, like, he still is hard. Like, his Gatling gun doesn't deal as much damage. Because he used to deal enormous amount of damage. I guess it depends on what you play on. I always play on hard, so... Like, he's difficult, but not, like, as difficult. You can drain him really quickly in that.
You're not dead enough.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
Yeah, like Matriarch used to be fucking hard as fuck too. Maybe because I'm more skilled at this game, I know how to play it better, I guess. Because like they're not that hard anymore. Like Abomination's difficult because he's just cheap.
Stop me! I double dare you! More death. You twitch, ass face. Gotcha. And stay dead.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't know a lot about the lore of it, of why the patriarchy decided to do all this stuff and that. But like how you say he was a silent kid, it's not like he was one of those, the One Punch Man guy. Not the One Punch Man, but the scientist that was the evolving scientist. He hated humanity now, so he made he tried to evolve humans with other animals and that to make like superhumans, basically, I guess, like human animals. That's kind of how I think Zeds are in a way. Now that I think about it,
Anyone
House Evolution.
Think fast, or as fast as you can, so think slow.
That shit was insane. Like, damn, like, probably people out there hate people so much. There's some people out there that literally just love animals more than people.
that stuff does?
Like, humans are so bad that, like, humans are only bad because we have a brain, we can think. We can use critical thinking skills. You know, animals can't. They're more instinctual. They feel, yes, they have feelings. They feel sad and happy and all that, but they're not critical thinkers. They're not creators, basically, to a certain extent. Some animals can build shelters and that, but they're not, like, you know, actual creators. Humans are from creation in some way or another.
Gotcha. I'm a natural.
We doing this shit again? Fucking for real. But yeah, it's crazy though. I hope they have a story mode. You go through campaign with like 6 people. That'd be awesome. If there was a campaign mode.
Oh, suck it! You're not dead enough. I just plugged you in. Gotcha! Rocket!
Yeah, if you shoot him with the fucking 50 cal sniper rifle, and I guess that's what you're saying, but yeah. The guy died before with a sharpshooter. I didn't one-shot him in that, but I took like half his fucking health. That was pretty fun. That's what you're talking about. I'm trying to understand what you were saying, though. 20 millimeter. Oh, okay, I know what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, like, I think people should get excited about this game more. This game has so much creativity in that. It's like playing, like, WoW or EverQuest 2 back then. They're just a game company that doesn't want to make a new game every fucking year. They want to produce something that's actually, you know, good.
Nice cave.
Okay, I know what you're saying now, yeah. That's why people keep talking about this game over and over again. This game's 7 years old, and it's still, like, it's gonna kick up more dust now just because 3's coming out. Everyone's gonna get on and play the fuck out of this game. Like, oh man, I remember playing this game, you know, back 4 or 5 years ago. Like, look at all the guns now. Yeah, look at all the fucking guns. There's, like, probably, like, 50 new guns have been pushed out in the last like 5 years. I remember when you couldn't upgrade guns. Now you can. You can pick any gun, upgrade all the way, and still do like decently good. Oh, there's a dickhead. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? He's not dead? Look at his health. What? Look at that health. He had no health. Ha! Ha ha. Maybe I caught that on stream. You got no health. He healed himself full. What the fuck? He used to be really fucking hard. I remember dying on like wave 1 to him, or wave 5. Maybe I just sucked at the game. Yeah, he's a bitch boy. Multiplayer is a lot harder though. Like if you play with 6 people versus him, it's fucking ridiculous. Like you literally, like as soon as he pops up, everyone has to literally just shoot him with all the ammunition they have in their clips. Like if there's not one person there shooting or using a weapon against him, like it's so hard to beat him. I did it before. It was fucking crazy. Like we were playing, what were we playing? Biolabs. And we all crowded into a room, and like he popped up, and that we were all shooting the shit out of him. That like we were taking like I think like 0.5% per bullet for some people, and some people are taking maybe like, you know, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, no, the best thing to do is have a berserker be able to block. Get a berserker blocking. But normally they always seem to go for the, they always go for the field medic. Like, they know. It's fucking insane that they go for the field medic so much. Yeah.
Damn thing's got me.
Dude, it gets insane though. Like, shit gets fucking hard as fuck. Like, with 2 people, man, like, I always have to play the field medic. Because, like, people will die so easily. Because, like, the damage literally, like, doubles. It's ridiculous. Unless you play tank heal role. Like, you play with, Berserker or Survivalist. Like, it gets so intensively hard. Because you heal less. You heal, like, instead of healing 50, you heal fucking 20. Like, what the fuck? It's so stupid. Yeah, it's fucking insane. Oh man. Oh, I gotta fucking go. I gotta go take a dump really quick. I just got off work about a couple hours ago. Still trying to chillax. Okay. But yeah, I'm happy people are starting to get involved with games that actually are good. Thanks for the subscribe. Almost at 300. Oh, nothing much. Me and Mike are talking about Killing Floor 2. We're just chilling. I'll talk about what happened at my job after I'm done going to the bathroom. I had to deal with a Karen at work, which is fucking priceless. I'm a car washer, basically. I work at a car wash. Easy ass job, make pretty decent money. Peasy. Hold on. Oh, man, I gotta pull that.
many shows. They're hosting the Oscars, they're hosting the Grammys, they're hosting the Golden Globes. They're all over the place. Man, look at them. They get together in some sort of in-person.
What's up? Okay. Alright, work. Yeah, I dealt with the Karen, and this bitch was stupid. She wasn't super bad, but she was pretty bad. So anyway, I work at a car wash that, so we had like these little, like, they're called tracks. They're like little, like, iron wheels or whatever. They roll up against the tire of the car to push the car slowly along fuck, I can't even talk right now. Slowly, straight forward in the car wash tunnel. And supposedly, people sometimes like to use their brakes because they think they might hit someone. Because we try to keep them as far away as we can, but normally they might get somewhat close to some people, maybe like 10 feet away or something like that, but 10 feet is kind of a lot because it's a small-ass tunnel. But they move really slowly. Sometimes they'll stop, and what they'll do is, if they stop for like a couple of seconds, the other tire roller, they're called tire rollers, they'll roll underneath, and they'll roll underneath their tires, and they'll pop their tires up, and then they'll stop. Because they're supposed to be in neutral. So this girl is a flat out, she was just lying about what was happening, honestly. I think what I just said just now is what actually happened. She freaked out, and she stopped, because she's a fucking idiot. And then she started making up excuses for her to say that she got hit. And a super slow-ass fucking, like, lane, you barely go like 1 mile an hour. Like, you're not even going that quick. Because it's a bump. It bumps you. It slowly bumps your car forward. And so for, like, you can tell that she was in the wrong, because for, like, 45 fucking minutes, this bitch kept on being dumb. Like, it started escalating more and more as she was starting to realize that it was her fucking fault. Which it was her fault. She's the one that braked because she's an idiot. So she was in the tunnel for like at least 10 to 15 fucking minutes. I was trying to get her ass out of the fucking tunnel for like 5 to 6 minutes or so. So I was sitting there like, I was talking to her and that, I was saying, hey, you gotta get out of the tunnel and that. First thing I thought, if you have a neutral, I could just kind of like push you forward a little bit. And then you could get away from the guy so you could be able to get going again. So you could finish the car wash. And no, she didn't want to put it in fucking neutral. Because I tried to push the car, and the car, like, when you have it in park, it only goes like a couple like inches, and then it goes backwards again. Okay, I said, okay, put it in drive. I said, like, can you like move up in that? She ended up moving up. Like, okay. So we deal with the situation because we didn't know that she got hit. She didn't even know that she got hit. Because the first initial thing was that the girl was getting too close to the guy, and the guy was getting like, okay, like, this girl's like super fucking close to my car and that, I want her to space out. And no, we spaced them out by at least, I don't know, like 20 fucking feet. So after all this stupid shit happened, that I end up telling her to get out and that. I told her like 3 or 4 fucking times. No, he did brake, but the whole point of it is that you have the rollers underneath. The rollers are still gonna kind of like nudge them forward a little bit. Yeah. I'm not saying that they hit, because when we went out there, they weren't even close to each other. Because the guy was saying to me that he saw the brake lights, so he put on his brakes. She was saying that he hit her, but there wasn't actually any collision when we were out there. Like, he wasn't even close to her, honestly. He was like 5, he was probably like maybe 6, 7, 8 feet away, but she just stopped. So,
Anyone need ammo?
like, here's what happened. Here's the whole thing. So we heard a horn honk. So my teammate stopped it. There's an emergency stop to stop everything. And then supposedly the guy in front of this Karen left. Because he said, I saw the guy left and that was in front of her. They're like, okay. And he started again. Well, I'm assuming when he started again, she had on her brakes. And so the other guy had to stop. And then the guy honked the horn. And that's what he told me. He said, I'm getting too close to her. So when I came out there, I was looking at the rollers. Because the rollers are indicated how far someone should be. Because they eventually disappear. Her rollers were literally outside. Like, she should have been done. She should have been dried off and done. She was sitting kind of like in between the middle and closer to the dryer spot. Because, it goes to the soapy spot, and then it goes to another soapy spot, and then it goes through a bunch of waxes and shit, and then it goes through a rinse off, and then it goes through a dry. She was in between the wax off, rinse off, dry spot. But her rollers, I saw her rollers when he stopped, hers were all the way over there. Because he did it twice. The first time the other guy left. The second time the other guy was honking. The guy in front of Karen was already gone for 5 fucking minutes. So he could have been there. And I was looking at the other guy's rollers that honked the horn behind the Karen. And his rollers were going towards hers. Because he had no rollers behind him. So I said, okay, you have no rollers behind him, which means he braked because you fucking stopped. That's what I was trying to explain. And she knew she was wrong because she knew she stopped. Because I told my teammate, this dude has no rollers, so evidently he stopped. He went over his 3 rollers, and they were already in front of him. And I'm just like, well, if they're in front of him, that means that you guys didn't collide because he's been braking. There was no collision. And so this dumbass bitch was fucking arguing. And eventually, she didn't even know she got hit. Eventually, she came out there, and then she started, taking pictures of her stuff and that. And this dude was, I think he was Turkish or something like that. Sorry, getting a little loud. He was Turkish and that because the guy I'm talking to is, he knows Russian and all that stuff. That he's a Bosnian guy, so he knows Albanian and stuff, which is closer to Russia. So he understood what he was saying, that to a certain extent. He was speaking fluent language, but, this woman would just not stop. No, they don't have any cameras there. But the whole point of it is, I knew exactly what happened. There was no collision. She was just a dumb bitch. The dude said over and over again, she's like, you braked. I stopped. And she could not state that she braked. She was trying to blame it on everybody else. Woman, you're 40 years old. What the fuck is your problem? I didn't get mad at anyone. I was laughing my ass off because the bitch was fucking stupid. She probably ain't gonna do nothing. Because there was a little mark on the back end of her car. But the thing is, she had a big ass fucking Jeep that stood probably 8 inches off the fucking ground. Or whatever it was, a foot off the ground. This guy had a hoopty. It was a lowrider. And he was even saying, how can I hit I would hit your bumper, not your, upper part where your, paint's at, because my car's really fucking low. And at the end of that, she was literally, yelling at this guy and that. And I wanted to get upset and throw out a massive amount of authority in that. I was I'm like, hey, listen here, you need to get in your fucking damn car, stop talking. But I didn't want to integrate with the stuff and that because it was just so stupid. She would not stop yelling. She was getting mad, look at you. She went walk right up to his car and look at that little thing on your car and that. That matches what I have on my car. She kept on yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. And I'm like, dude, I would be very surprised this guy didn't pull out a gun and fucking shoot her ass. She was getting so aggressive. I'm like, dude, you're messing with a big fucking dude. The dude's stocky. I would be surprised if the dude didn't, like, punch you in the fucking face for aggravatingly assaulting him. You were literally getting in his face. Like, I want to slap her. I'm like, dude, bitch, shut the fuck up. Are you crazy? I gotta put your ass in timeout. Go in the fucking damn car. And the cop came. The cop, I said, you know, I don't know what he said in that. And like cop was sitting there, she was yelling, screaming, and blah, blah, blah. And I was there when he first talked to the cop, and that she was like, oh, he was yelling at me and all that. He wasn't yelling at you, bitch. You were yelling at him, and he was just retaliating because you're in a fucking lane inside of the car wash that was loud as fuck. You couldn't hear shit. And all I could say to both of them, I told the guy knew exactly what was going on. She was doing an insurance claim to make fucking money because she's a broke-ass bitch. That's all it was, honestly. Because he was telling me, and I said, yeah, I know what's going on, bro. I'm right there with you. She's fucking crazy. Like, there's no need to yell and scream, because at first she didn't do it. At first she was calm, and then it started escalating more and more, and then she was literally yelling. And honestly, I would be surprised if this dude kept his cool. So I told him that, like, we're both two big guys. I don't want fists start slinging and shit, because, you know, you knock a bitch out, and you'll, like, literally knock her the fuck out. Like, I would, too. I was agreeing with this dude. Because the thing is, there's two people in that car. There's two witnesses to that. She was by herself, but the thing is, how's she supposed to know? They saw her stop. That's all they need. Two witnesses compared to one. I think that they're in the right, and she's just an idiot. Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. I want to be a dick, but at work I try to be more like charismatic, more professional. Like I did, I was talking to her right in her face. She kept on yelling at the guy, and I went right in front, like, ma'am, you need to get in your car, wait for the cops to come. She kept on yelling, and then she like rushed towards his car and that shit, and that, like, dude, I wanted to grab her and literally just kick her knees out and restrain her ass. I'm not even joking, like, it was getting so bad, like, I didn't know what she was gonna do. Like, she escalated, screaming and yelling and shit. Like, dude, I would have fucking leg swiped her, threw her in a Nelson, like a full Nelson, put her face right to the fucking ground. Because legally I can detain someone if I feel like they're being threatened. Woman or not, I really don't give a shit. You could do a citizen arrest, 100%. But I'm like, no, I don't want to throw down too much because I don't want to hurt her and have her complain a bitch and moan, and I would have lost my fucking job over it. Even though by law I can literally detain someone if they're feeling too threatening. But towards a woman, it's a little bit different than towards a man. But yeah, dude, people are fucking just stupid. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's fucking insane how dumb people are. I ripped his legs off, it's so funny. Yeah. But yeah, I never want to escalate that far. I ignore a lot of shit. As soon as she kind of like just pushed away and that and said a lot of fucking shit, and I literally walked away. And I was just like talking to myself out loud. I was like, dude, I could literally press aggravate assault charges against you, and you would have to do jail time for up to like 3 fucking days. Because that's what they do when they detain someone. They detain for like 2 to 3 days so they can cool off in that. Like fucking children, this bitch was. A child. Temper tantrum over something that could have been like easily dealt with.
Did you grab one of my bottles of water in the ice box upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I bought those for my
okay.
trip tomorrow.
Yeah, and I thought it was one. I thought it was one of mine that you.
No.
Yeah, because I've been buying these.
I bought those. I just bought those so that way I got it when we're hiking tomorrow. I've got.
Well,
Well, go ahead and keep it now.
let's fill it back up, throw it back in there with the filtered water. Makes a difference. Oh, you're good. Yeah, your mom just told me about that. I didn't know you got it all up. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy though. There's probably gonna be more. Like, they say that stuff happens a lot because people are just like, they don't know how to use a car wash right. They like put on their brakes every 5 seconds because they're like freaking out and shit. I want to do so much more than just be like that. I really want to. I can't believe I can't believe people are that fucking stupid when an employee of a business, you know, is trying to calm someone down and they normally should be like, oh, okay, that's okay, and then I'll go ahead and wait till the cops get here. That's okay. Because all it was a blame game. Like, the guy was telling the truth. Like, he was not lying at all. Because it made perfect fucking sense what he was saying. Like, perfect sense.
Just like in Stalin.
I've killed tougher mercs than you. Lots of them.
Because the way he explained it, like, she didn't explain it like that. All she said is, oh, he hit me. No evidence at all. Like, it wasn't an explanation. Like, if you have to have an explanation when you have an accident, you can tell the person hit me. Did they hit you, or you... Like, I mean, if someone hit you, they hit you, you'd be able to notice. I'm like, oh my god.
A sort of red motif thing.
This bitch be crazy. Oh. I guess it always gets exciting when you get another human being being a dumb fuck. You know the situation the best way you can as an umpire. She said, you know you fucking hit my car and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, woman, you braked. I braked. It's like, I didn't hit you. It was your fault for braking. And I'm like, yeah, you were in front of him. It kind of is your fault. And they want to blame it on Zip. When you guys brake, you guys are probably not going to move. Those rollers are not that fucking fast. They're actually quite fucking slow.
One less asshole.
I was saying, like, you can't blame it on us if she breaks. That's her fucking damn fault. That's exactly what I said. Like, that's her fault. And the guy was just like, yeah, it is her fault. It's not my fault at all. Like, bitch, just fucking take the damn blame. You fucked up. And then when she was talking to the cop, and then she said a third party was in front of me. Okay. But that third party wasn't the one that did it. You did it. That third party was already out when we stopped it the second time, dumbass. They weren't even in the damn thing. Like, she was still stopped the first time. I can tell by the rollers. Like, the rollers were literally telling me a story. Because there's 3 sets of rollers. And the set that she had 1 left. It was at the very end. And normally the first roller out of the 3 normally pushes the car. It was the 3rd roller. It was at the very end of the thing. Which is telling me she should have been out already. That's exactly what it was telling me. I was like, yeah, that's what I was looking at. And the other guy wouldn't even be 30, 40 feet away from her. So in my conclusion of how genius I am, because it's very simple to look at things like that, especially when you got evidence of things underneath pushing you, that she's an idiot and it was all her fault. And she couldn't take it. I don't know if she was a feminist, or maybe she was a liberal, or whatever the fuck it is. She was just an idiot. Her brain couldn't take consequences. Oh my god, I can't believe it happened. Oh my god. That was bullshit. Like, dude. She said, I just got this car new and that. And they... No one cares about your fucking car. It's just new and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, you have insurance. Deal with it, right? I'm gonna sue you for this and that. I'm sure she's gonna come around again and like be a big old bitch about it. And she'll be like, you should have done something about it. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, I go right from Amanda, can we ban people from this car wash? Because this bitch is fucking stupid. That's exactly what I was saying. This bitch is fucking stupid. Like, bye. We don't allow Karens at our car wash. Because you're an idiot.
Mr. Sniper in the house.
Like, we have signs. Because it almost happened again, like, someone stopped at the dryer thing longer to dry their car more, and another dude was just like, I had a break because the person wasn't getting out. And I said, what happened then? Like, they were sitting there stalling, and I was testing it out, that the wait sign, the signal, if you don't go up far enough, the signal to say to go eventually doesn't happen. Some people linger in that dry spot too long sometimes. Most of the times they don't, because normally you're supposed to take control of your thing after the roller stop, which is like at the very end. But you're still in the drying station a little bit, and you're supposed to like drive out. Well, this person was probably on the phone or something, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I don't know why I stopped." And I'm like, I'm just assuming that this person is an idiot. Like, people are just, they're so stupid. Like, you dum-dums. You can't be that stupid. Like, I get shit happens. Like, really? He's so dumb. Can't follow simple instructions. That's our fucking private school, or public schools for us. Anyone that goes to public school ends up turning up like a fucking Karen, I feel like, because they're just so fucking stupid. I'm intelligent. I got 15. Even though it was my decision to have the debt in the first place. Oh no.
Oh, she's a terrible thinger.
I always say this, if you can't pay for your own shit, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. I pay for all my own shit. You know, I pay bills and that in the house I live at with my parents and that. I pay for my own food. But they don't want to pay for their own student loan. That's your loan, dumbass. I want it for free. No, you're not getting it. Congress will never vote on student loan forgiveness. I'm sorry. Biden's saying that shit to get you to vote for his dumbass. I'm being dead serious. No one's going to give it to you. Like I said during fucking Obama thing, Obama didn't do fucking shit because the dude, they don't care.
Crappy tech.
And people keep racking up debt of their own and think the American dollar, the American system, dude. Okay, if you don't fucking work and you got $200,000 in debt, that's your fucking fault as a citizen. You should be able to get a job and start paying it off. If it's that much fucking money because you want to play, I want to stick my dick in every hole I can or drink all the booze I can in college. 5 years go by, you're still a fucking loser. You don't want to fucking work. Okay. Should I, as a citizen, use my tax money to pay for their bullshit because they're stupid? No, fuck them. Literally. You have a choice. Like, it's very fucking easy. Like you can get a job working, right now, making $15 an hour. You make $600 a week in gross. So you make about $520 something a week. That adds up to like 2,000, like 2,100 almost, like 2,000, like 80 something. Back 10 years ago, that was a lot of fucking money. Making like 2,000 a month? Fuck, people barely made fucking 1,000 a month. Remember the first job I got at 21 years old? I was getting paid $750. I get paid double that. And I didn't even do nothing.
See ya, lady.
And inflation hasn't really changed that much since the Obama administration. It's fucking insane. Like, and the funny thing is, these companies can afford it. Like, I remember, like getting paid, $10 was a lot. Like, man, I can take $10 an hour now. Okay, every hour I get 80 hours. I get $80 a day minus tax. I get like $70 times 5. That's $350. Times 4. That's $1,400. I get paid $600 more than that, and I didn't even do nothing. Just get paid more. And my job's easy. And my job's pretty cool because, like, we have hours. We're done hiring, I guess. Because right now, like, the other kid, we have another kid that's still in high school and that, and, like, he's working and going to high school. So, more or less likely, there's going to be a huge chance.
Watch out.
I'm surprised. My children return. They make me
Ah, fuck off, you lagging piece of shit. It's not fucking bullshit. Hate that shit. Little fucker. Ouch! Stop lagging, bitch. Fuck off. See how lags are in animation times? And when I start doing animations to me, it gives a little bitch lag. Stop lagging, motherfucker.
Got ammo here.
Why don't we skip to the end? I just want to play. Wanted to fight? Did you enjoy that?
I found ammo.
Single target. Split up so I can kill you one by one.
Fox!
The thing's almost dead.
No, because that little bitch lag throws my aim off when it does that lag. It's so fucking annoying. That makes my fucking gun shoot all over the fucking damn place. Fuck you. Funny thing is, it never happened on PS4. It only happened on PS5.
Everything gone.
I never had any trouble playing single player mode.
Can't outrun this.
Watch it. More there.
Stop! See that bullshit lag? See that shit?
Let's go.
Fuck off, bitch. What the fuck? Fuck off. Shitty ass fucking lagging. I really want to play Killing Floor 1.
Cloaked enemy here.
Holy shit. Fucking dude. Fucking get out of my fucking way, you asshole. Armor. No, it's ammo. Get the fuck.
I will follow the trail of desperation.
These guys do a nice cave.
He's got a cloaker.
I have kept what I'm doing till I make you bleed. I'll make this quick.
How'd you hit me, bitch?
Like your blood tells me.
I hate when he hits you like literally like 30 feet away. Like I'll try to jump back to get away from him quickly, and his fucking gun won't even touch me, and all of a sudden my head gets fucking split.
You mean?
Oh, that's fucking hella cool. I didn't know about that. Oh, it's the speakers now. 1108.
I don't want to know what happened here.
I really didn't want to go to work tomorrow, but I kind of want to because I need to make the money.
Don't blame it on the pod. It was already
Yeah, that gun sucks. A12 is so much better. Oh, everywhere. Shit, man. Must either play a new level or go to bed. I think I might start winding down and go to bed. But yeah, Void or Michael, man, hell yeah, baby. I love to get more people interested in this shit. Like I said, my streaming is not just about playing games. My streaming's about, I don't know, it's having fun in general. I make fun of people and that, especially dumbass motherfuckers that are just stupid. I know I talk about people from work, like customers and that. You know, they're just dumb fucks. One more, I got 300 subs. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever get close to that. We're moving on up. That's fucking insane. That's literally fucking insane. I remember when I first started streaming, man, it was so slow to get subs. Like, literally, it was like super fucking slow. Oh shit, I forgot I had a Reese's. I had a Reese's peanut butter cup. Fucking nuts. I had it. Almost threw that fucker away. Yeah, I put my trash in these bags. Little plastic trash. I don't put like food in them. I never put food in anything. Yeah, I first started this about 2.5 years ago. It's so weird how, like, if I tell people I have that I have a channel on YouTube, they're always thinking, like, how many subs you have? 10? 100,000? Like, 10,000 subs? I'm like, no, it's like, I'm almost at 100. Like, that's not a lot. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Like, the algorithm's based upon what trend that you're taking. You know that, right? Yeah, I got a decent refrigerator. That's right, I got a refrigerator downstairs now. Fuck, I keep forgetting about that. I try to explain to people, I'm like, dude, when you're like a streamer, especially someone like me, I'm not streaming Fortnite. I'm not streaming things that a bunch of kids like to watch. I'm streaming adult content for the most part. Yeah, and so like, because it was a girl that I was talking to at one of the supplement superstores I was going to get supplements and shit. Supplements, yeah. And like, she was sitting there like trying to like, stage like, well, I got a bunch of people on I got a whole bunch of people on Instagram and shit. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, that's because you're a girl and you're a good-looking girl. You get more views and more subs because you're a woman. You know that, right? She's like, well, yeah, I get a lot of guys. Now, yeah, you get a lot of guys who want to jerk off to you. So they're not actual subbers. Like, the bulk of my subbers are legitimate fucking people. And a lot of them are from different countries. And probably for the most part, a lot of them like games or, hold on, water bottle. There it is. Fritos. Or they're just people that have mass intelligence and like to talk about smart things. For the most part. And like, so we had a conversation that like, you know, just kept on, you know, saying like, well, this and that. So I'm like, dude, I'm like, why do people think jobs are supposed to make $1 million just because you work? Why do people think that starting a channel or doing anything, they think it's never hard? That you start, and as soon as you put your face on something, that you're supposed to have millions of fucking views? Does anyone know what hard work is? What takes time and discipline to create something? People think you create something out of thin air. Well, I'm definitely not a creator in that sense. Like, no one knows how to take things and I'd be like, you should be a superstar. Or it'd be like Ninja and all these other fucking pussy hat wearing motherfuckers that sit there all day and they're like playing Fortnite while their brain goes dead and they can't even talk right, or they're so fucking skimpy and that fuck my arm's bigger than their fucking torso, and they're sitting there like, that's the new hot guy, you know, skinny, sticky looking motherfucker that's owned by fucking, you know, people. He doesn't have a life of his own, honestly. He's owned by a bunch of contracts and shit. It's crazy, but whatever. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, it's like literally fucking insane. Like, I don't understand how it's like. I can't. Oh, actually, I like to say I don't understand something when I clearly do. That's why I'm talking about it. But I don't seem like people don't have enough discipline to really create something that's worthwhile, except for taking trends of everybody else doing it. Well, they always say, if you're the creator of a trend, that means that you are the legacy of what you do. That sounds about right, really. So if I did something that most people don't do, and it becomes a trend, as it becomes popular, and all of a sudden everybody else mimics what I do as a person, that means that I'm going to become legacy, as in I'll be a legendary person. I'll be one of the legacy humans that created something, that pushed something along that everybody else is going to mimic because they have to be cool or they have to be part of the trend. That's all it is. Look at all those little slutty ass girls on fucking Twitch. Amareth. Or Armoreth, whatever her name is. She started off as a gamer girl playing Fortnite and shit, showing off her pretty face. I ain't gonna lie, she's a very beautiful woman. She used to have little tits and she got boobs implanted. So she made her first like $1 million or whatever off fucking Twitch, basically just being cute. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she started doing hot tub. I remember when this shit happened in the last like 5 years. She got way up video games. She started doing hot tubs. She bought like a little plastic, plastic blow up hot tub, and she was sitting there, walking around with her fucking clothes, barely any clothes on. Ain't making more money. That's when the sexual trend, the OnlyFans started to get up there. Remember when there wasn't OnlyFans? OnlyFans got created nothing more like 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. It's kind of funny that, like, the trend wasn't being a fucking whore online, which is saying that you are prostituting your body out for money. That was bad for women back then. Women didn't want to do it, but now all women want to do it because they make a lot of money. Because they're doing it in a way that is not actual sexual. It's pornographic pictures, basically. What changed back then? Oh yeah, feminism brought all this crap out. Women are empowered by stealing men's money with their bodies. That's literally what you're doing. You're giving a bunch of money to a bunch of pussy-ass, fucking beta, simp-ass men that will just sit there and throw money at you because you got a boob. I see titties all the damn time. Fuck, I see there's a whole bunch of fucking hot girls that come up this damn car wash. There's a whole bunch of hot girls that came up the Hooters. There's a whole bunch of hot girls everywhere. They're everywhere. I go to the gym and all I see is big fat asses in my face. How are guys just like I tell younger guys this? It's everywhere. How are you sitting there still drooling over something that is all the same? I still these fucking dumbass dudes were like, "You're such a goddess," and that. I'm like, dude, she's average looking. Oh no, she's the most beautiful thing ever. Like, dude, the next girl you're gonna see, you're gonna say the same thing. If I put 10 girls' pictures up, you're gonna call them all queens. You're going all the same, and I'll say how CGI their legs are, or how they Photoshop their tits to make them bigger. They all do this. Everyone does this. Men do it too. And like, you don't even know who this person is. She could be a horrible person. Your dumbass is like, but she's beautiful. Like, beauty has nothing to do with personality, dumbass. Like, a woman can be attractive looking, still have the shittiest personality, or have a good personality. It all depends. I know girls that are ugly and that have really bad personalities. I know girls are, you know, I'll say, to me they're ugly. Have great personalities. I know women that change their personalities to fit my personality because they are so attracted to me in general. Yeah, there's a couple of girls that done that shit. Well, girls up at Denny did that. This is why I like being a psychological person, that I can read through like certain things and I kind of put things together. So first off, it was like this. So she said a bunch of stuff about me and that, and it wasn't about me in general, it was about what kind of a man that she wanted. I'm just sitting there like, okay, what kind of man do you want? She was like, I need a man that owns land, a millionaire, and all that stuff. And that's the basic of the conversation we had. Like, what? I'm like, sorry, no man that makes millions of dollars gonna date a girl like you. Like, well, first off, you're not in shape. She was pudgy. Second off, you have kids. Okay. They don't want to deal with your children. And third off, you've probably been with 20 guys. Why the fuck would someone with millions of dollars want to be with someone that's impure? I mean, I don't know how many guys she's been with. I'm just estimating. I'm just throwing out fucking numbers. It could be 5. No, it doesn't matter. Anyone that has body count over like 2 or 3, you're already in that strange pattern of being emotionally fucked up. And from my research, YouTube probably done a whole lot more research than you guys ever did, period. For the last, going on probably 16 years now. Take that in your pipe and smoke it. I come to the conclusion that body count emotionally fucks you up as a woman. You prove me wrong, you probably can't because you're an idiot. With men, it does not. So yes, a man can sleep with 30 girls and it would not matter to him. He actually gets more women attracted to him. Because it's called the following effect. One woman leads the charge towards that one dude, and her followers, other women, will try to attach themselves to them. They will literally fight over a man and how good they are with that man. It's priceless. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to like lose this weight, get really fucking, not super shredded, but like lose enough fat so I have a little 6-pack in that. And I'm going to be out on the field with my gorgeous fucking ass and watch all these girls. I'm just going to sit out there like I do now at the car wash. I'm going to sit out there. Of course, my chest, when my chest is a little bit bigger, I'm going to sit out there and just look. It pretty much happens now. Just see it. See all the girls in that. And one was gonna start it. One was gonna call it to me like, "Oh, so I really like you." And there's like 3 other girls around her, like say in the parking lot or whatever. Their eyes gonna turn. They're like, "Is she making a move?" And all of a sudden, you're gonna start seeing this gravitational thing happen. Dude, it's the only time I ever use gravity is when it actually makes sense. Attraction is gravity. That's what attraction is. You like something, you drawn towards it. Wait a minute. Is it a static electricity thing? Because magnets do the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm a flat earther. Gravity's fucking retarded. I should know. There's electrical statics. You know how people like think they love each other because they're processed? It's because you're an electrical being. Our body sprays out electricity, little tiny electrical pulses. Because when our heart beats, we create a pulse. A pulse is electric. It's kind of funny how people don't know that. It's kind of funny how people don't know that. I just merge all the words together. I do that sometimes. And it's really funny. Because like when you say like, oh, soulmates don't exist. If I look at someone and for some reason they vibe the same way I vibe, and what is a vibe? It's a soul connection. We have souls. You don't think that we do, then I have no help for you because you're a fucking idiot. We have souls. Like, they already know we have souls. Scientists of the body already know that. They just don't say nothing because they can't bring it towards creation. They have to figure out a way how to bring it towards evolution. Because, you know, we can't tell the truth about God because they want to be God. Oh, they're all a bunch of Satanists. People always say when scientists want to act like God, they create humans. You know what's so funny is? No. You know, there was a joke. It's like God talked to an atheist. And the guy was just like, so, you're a creator, right? It's like, well, yeah, I can create. Can you create from dust? So, yeah, I can create from the dust. And he said, no, can you create from not my dust? Because he's like, I made everything. You can't create from your own dust because you can't create. Everything's created. You can't create something that's already created. You can't create dirt. You have to use creation that's already made to make things. So there's no way for anyone to become God because you can't create nothing from something. And you can't create nothing from nothing. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You can't create nothing from nothing. It's fucking hilarious. Like, people try to, like, they try to understand, like, atheist people try to understand that. You know, like, physical science is scientism. It's scientism. There's different kinds of science. Astrophysics for space is all fake. Like, I don't know how people understand. They literally make up math to explain nothing. They make up math to explain other planets that are not actual planets. They're lights in the sky. Well, they try to explain the moon landing. When you go look at a full moon, it's so fucking bright. If you were any closer, it would blind you. There was a full moon yesterday night. It was so bright, it lit everything like a little dim sun. And people always say, people that are flat earthers or people that know the truth, say you can't land on something that bright. That brightness of it's so bright it would blind you. You would literally lose sight. But you know what it is? You can't get to something that is an illusion. That's bust everyone's bubble. Yes, there's been so much proof that people actually chase the sun and chase the moon. You can't get to the moon. It's an illusion of something else. Yes, there's people that actually chase the sun. The sun literally moves away as fast as they go. I've seen it on airplanes and that. Yeah. It's ridiculous how much truth there is. The sun in that is an illusion of our own perspective. Because it's our own personal sun and moon. People are like, what do you mean by that? It's our own perspective of sun and moon. Every human has their own perspective of the sun and moon. It's like, then no more than 2 humans can see the same sun. Or no more than 1 human can see the same sun. Even if 2 humans are right next to each other, they would see different suns. Because the sun would literally move to your perspective. So we don't want to talk about creationists from the almighty God that everyone should love. Why did he, yes, it was a fucking he, you feminist. He made it. It's specifically stated it's a he. It's a someone. Can't have something create something. Has to be a someone to create something. He created everything in our perspective. That's why if you move, the moon or the sun kind of moves towards you. It moves with you. Yes, the sun itself moves across the sky. But from your perspective, that's how you see it. So if someone on the ground floor, which is Earth, moved up 500,000 feet, or whatever, 200,000 feet, which is in the atmosphere, you would see the sun would dramatically shift. It would move. And the closer you get to the foundation of our world, the sun gets bigger. Because it's an illusion. Because you're getting closer to the window, basically. And so the sun's going to look bigger in general. But as you get closer to the ground, more or less likely the sun's going to look smaller because the sun is up closer to the horizon, but the foundation, or the founder of our world. It's kind of interesting, huh? So if you actually touch with your head, which, well, you probably die, but if you touch your head on the foundry of a world, the foundation of a world, at the very, very top, and like a mask and all that stuff and that, what would you see as a sun? You touch the very, very top of the dome. What would you see as a sun? Will that sun follow you all the way up to that dome? And it might be maybe, I don't know, 30 miles around at the very top? Will that sun be 30 miles away from you? Will it slowly get smaller because the dome gets smaller as it goes up? I mean, it could, because the light itself would have to get closer. It like dome in. Because ground floor is really big, and so the sun actually looks small. But the higher you go up in the air, the sun actually gets, bigger because you're actually getting closer to the source. Got you right there. You're getting closer to the source of the sun, of the moon. Huh, that's really confusing, isn't it? It makes you think. Why people can chase the sun around our world and never get close to it. Why people would go up to actually see the sunspot on the clouds. You can't see a sunspot. I've seen plenty of fucking videos of this shit, by the way. It's fucking ridiculous. From high altitude airplanes, from high altitude cameras and shit. Like, what could be CGI in that? Okay, so can NASA. NASA's full of CGI bullshit. Their sun looks nothing like the sun that we see. Their sun looks red and has black spots on it. Our sun is pure yellow. It's a yellow light. It could be just a really white light that's yellowish because of our perspective. It never changes color. Never. Ever. Our sun never changes color. It always looks the fucking same. So what about solar eclipse and that? The sun's white, but it appears to look yellow. The moon changes color. Why? Because the moon is a reflector. That's why. It's a mirror of our world. I'm not the one who makes this shit up, though. If you look at the moon, it literally looks like the dark spots are literally continents. It's a mirror of our world. God made the system very Pacific. Because he knew it was going to be the time that people are going to get lost. And the sun and the moon are the way to educate us to understand where we live at. Enoch was very Pacific. The moon's image tells us that we are not seeing all the land that we need to see. That's why they're scared of the ice caps melting. Why? Because you're going to have a whole bunch of new lands appear. These ice caps melt every like 1,500 years or something like that, or every 2,000 years. They start to melt, and you start seeing new land. That's why when they drill there, they see a whole bunch of like plants and shit from all the ice and stuff that's going to melt. So basically what it is, for what I completely understand is how it works, is the ice shelf shifts slowly out, for what I'm thinking. So like Antarctica itself is going to be like the continents we have now. And so at the tip of our world, where things are closest to the edge of it, supposedly, these are just accusations. I don't know. I'm just estimating with my gigantic brain how this could possibly be our world. And so some people like to state that the Arctic Circle itself, they call it a circle for a reason because it's a circle, shifts. From what I'm thinking, I'm like going into minds of all these high-class scientists and that, because, you know, don't worry about how I know. Just listen, because it's going to make a whole lot of sense. Because it's happening right now. So our pole is moving, right? Our pole's been moving for the last like 500-600 years now. Actually, a couple thousand years. So our pole is moving. It's not our magnetic pole, it's just the Earth-Rome pole is moving. North is still north, it hasn't changed. It's just the candy cane's moving. The magnetic's still magnetic. So anyway, that's moving. What's happening is, when that moves, the ice shelf moves kind of with it. You know what I mean? Like, it moves with that thing. So what I'm assuming what's going to happen in the next 1,000 years, estimation, don't know. I'm gonna be knocking some heads out of this. YouTube's gonna be like, how's he know the secret? How does he know about this shit? Don't worry about it. Don't worry your little tiny puny minds, because your higher elites already know what's happening. That's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they're hiding us with the Trump thing, all that crap, and that. They're hiding with the actual factual things. Not saying that Trump is a bad person, but they're using the influence of him to hide what's really happening. Our world is shifting. And, like, it's going to be slowly. But eventually the back ice shelf is probably going to move towards, like, New Zealand and towards, like, the farthest out countries. And eventually they're going to be the new ice shelf. I'm just estimating. I don't really even know. I'm just playing games, basically. I don't know 100%. So as you use a circle, you know, it's like a bowl. When you put a glass fish bowl on something and you move it around, that's what's happening with the ice shelf, I guess. It's moving around. So it moves around. At least that's what I'm estimating. Because if we are getting aliens, it means that there has to be other suns. Sometimes people think about the pond effect, where we live Antarctic Circle, we live in the center of this pond, and then there's another part of the pond. It has its own sun. But for what Enoch has stated, and what the moon looks like, that our world is not the way that some people might think it is. Because there's a couple of, like, books now about people during, like, certain wars and that, they, like, the Iron Republic, basically. You know, someone traveled out and saw, you know, went through a little thing with the ice shelf, went in between it, and went out to the outer world. It was out at sea for multiple months, and then someone came by with, like, a high technology thing and was asking, oh, who are you, Nat? Where'd you come from? They're like, oh, I came from, you know, I live in the middle of the ice shelf, you know, in between it. Like, oh, okay, you live in the inner world. Like, okay, well, this is the outer world. And, like, they had all this technology that we have now. The guy was specifically explaining, like, this. He lived there for a couple of years, and he actually married someone there and all that crap. And I say, we had flat screen, they had flat screen TVs, they had electric cars and that, they had microchips, computers, all the stuff that we have now. And this was back during the 1800s. The dude was very specific on what they had. Because he lived there. He actually was watching stuff and that. So, like, all that stuff is what we have now, 100 years later. Technology boosted enormously back in the 1800s, low 1900s, Great Depression. Like the 50s and 60s, we start getting TVs and that, and also we start getting computer chips and that, in the 70s and 80s, and all of a sudden we start getting, you know, cell phones and that, and like the late 90s, early 2000s, all of a sudden we start getting smart flat screen TVs, we start getting all this crap from that. There's a reason why that happened. So one or two things, the people that run us now are in the Iron Republic, and they're trying to give us pebbles, because for what they know about creation is that you can't tell anybody up front what is real, because people will panic and people will freak the fuck out. That's what they're saying now with UFOs. Now UFOs is always talking about UFOs and UFO this, UFO that. And slowly, Flat Earth is becoming popular. And what they do with UFOs, when people are talking about UFOs, conspiracy theories. Now they're like, UFOs are everywhere. The government's saying it, the media's saying it. What's going to be next? Conspiracy theory on Flat Earth. It's a conspiracy. Well, they said that about UFOs 20 years ago, now they're real. Think about it. They can't give it to us all at once. They have to literally coast us up to it. So what I'm prediction, I would say in the next 10 and 20 years, you're going to start seeing a huge shift of a whole bunch of things. Say, like when I'm in my let's say mid-30s, which I'm almost there now. It's going to be the next, couple of years. They're going to use Trump as the forefront to push the flat Earth. It's going to happen. They're going to push creationists. You're going to start seeing everyone get super fucking religious again. I mean, beyond religious. You're going to start seeing people literally going out and doing, Kumbaya, my lord, again. Because it's happening now. People are getting away from drugs. People are pushing away from drugs, going to actual supplements. They're going from actual bullshit things that are harmful to you to some extent. And they're going towards more natural body creation foods, basically. It's happening already. It's already shifted. It's not going to stop. Just like Dave White said, Flat Earth Dave, he says, it's not going to stop. More and more people are coming out to realize that there's something wrong. Then we would say, well, why would they do that? Because only smart people can understand true creation. Only the strong can understand it. The weak will never get it. The weak will always be like, oh my god, they're going to be the ones panicking and fucking never believing it. They don't believe it now. Like, literally, you could say all the proof in the world that the moon landing was fake and show all the videos of how it's so fake. It's all cambered. Who was on the moon before they landed? Right there's telling you it's cambered. It's Hollywood. That's why these people are the elite. They're trying to state, okay, who is actually going to be part of this elitism? And they can't figure it out because they're like, okay, we got like dumb fucking people here because no one's figuring this shit out, but the ones that do, guess what? They become closer to creation. I believe that's exactly what's happening. I don't think anyone's really bad. I think these people are just fucking playing games with us because they're showing so much actual proof. They're showing so much truth. Because the Arctic Treaty 60th parallel is going to break, I think, in 2035. So that's almost 12 years from now. In my lifetime, the treaty is going to break. It was basically a 75-year treaty. And they make these treaties for a reason, to cover up shit, yes. Because people are so fucking stupid that they would not understand what it is to have it. I'm not saying the government's good. Not really. But the people that control all this higher up shit, they kind of understand how people work. Psychologically, people won't understand if you give creation to them all at once. That's why I've changed. I'm a creationist. I believe in the creator. 100%. I don't care what anybody says, because if you're a flesh and blood human being, you are created. You have a Holy Spirit. You have someone to guide you. If you choose to follow it, it's up to you. Everybody has it. There's no escaping it. It's up to you to empower it or not. I'm gonna eat my Reese's. That's why I feel so much better. I did a prayer. It's called Psalms 91. And of course it was on YouTube and that, but I also did it for myself too. It actually worked better for myself. Look up Psalms 91 on your phone and read that prayer. I never read it my whole entire life. I never read it at all. I don't read the Bible that much, but I've been doing like clips of certain things. It's a prayer of refuge, which is asking God to refuge you, to protect you, to give you what you deserve in this life. I don't know what it is. I changed quite a bit. I feel so fucking like weird. I never used to feel like this. Like I have very low stress. I don't I don't know. I just feel different. Like something is upon me, making me feel really good. No. Well, I froze my fucking Reese's too much. I should pull them out a couple, like 10 minutes ago. Goodbye. But yeah, this shit's crazy though. I was thinking it was the job that I got and that people are starting to respect me, which I like that. But it's like, it could have been that too. But like, I think things are gonna happen. I think things are dramatically change. I think the world's starting to shift and like things are starting to change. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get going to bed and that. Still another full moon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to get some sleep. Because I want to wake up and go to the gym and that. Honestly, Denny's was starting to get like that. I was starting to feel like a little more happier at Denny's because there's a couple of girls up there like flirting with. And one of the girls up there was like giving me like, she was giving me a lot of affection. Like the last thing that we did is she was like kissing on me and shit. Like, not like anything. She's a very mature woman in that. Like, she understands how I am and that. We had good conversations about this stuff. Like, she took me home a couple times that. And I asked for a kiss, and she didn't give me a kiss. And I told her, as a gear, like, she's going through some psychological stuff and that. And I said, like, you're a good person, that, like, stay good. You're a pure-hearted person. Don't go down too far down. Next time we talked and that, she started to, like, pull in towards you. You're a pretty girl on that. She is. She's got really nice butt. Her butt's fantastic. Oh my God, she's got a super nice butt. She teases me with those fucking nice. She actually got some pretty fat tits on her too. Like she's a very pretty girl. No, but it's like she's just like kind of sassy and that. She's like to tease, but I think she started falling for me. I think she started falling for me. Okay, well, I'm going to be getting off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's always fun talking to you guys. Thanks for the sub. Almost at 300. I wonder who 300 is going to be. And I will probably do a Q&A on 300. Basically, be no difference from what I'm doing right now. Just be trying to pull in more people. Okay, well, thank you, Vince, for getting on. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Michael. You guys were awesome. I like you guys get on and talk to me, especially you, Michael, now. You're new to the family. You know, if you got any questions about anything, man, I could basically give you a shit ton of advice about almost anything. Because, you know, God bless me with a very heavily intelligent brain, so. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Bye.